chased a million dreams, and all I did was fall. Thought I'd seen it all, my heart on the edge, I need to know there's more. But then you came along, showed me another way. So now I'm standing strong, I'm running the race into a life of faith. I know you're the answer, my savior. With you blooms a new paradise. You're pulling me closer, forever I'll live for you. Oh, I want nothing else. I'll live for you. Oh, I want nothing else.
When I had gone astray, you turned my life around. You're more than enough. There's no better love. I'm racing to your arms. I want you forever, my savior. With you blooms a new paradise. I'm pulling in closer, forever I'll live for you. Oh, I want nothing else. I'm giving up the life I live for myself. It's only Jesus, no one else. To see your glory come alive, I'll live for you. Oh, I want nothing else. I love you forever, my savior. With you blooms a new paradise. You're taking me further, forever I'll live for you. Oh, I want nothing else.
I want nothing else. I want nothing else. I'll live for you. Oh, I want nothing else. I'm giving up the life I live for myself. It's only Jesus, no one else. To see your glory come alive, I'll live for you. Oh, I want nothing else.
I've been shackled to defeat. Nowhere to run, no place to hide. No, the life that changed my feet ain't the one that's meant to be. But your power is oceans deep. Your presence makes me so alive. Yeah. The rush of life I need is a life that runs in me. So I'm gonna do all I can do to see you breaking through. I'm gonna chase what you make new, 'cause freedom comes from you. Face stirring, hearts blazing, ready for your move. I'm gonna do all I can do to see you breaking through. God has overcome defeat. The Prince of Peace has set me free. There's power in Jesus' name, in the breakthrough. you make new. 'Cause freedom comes from you. Feet stirring, hearts blazing, ready for your move. I'm gonna do all I can do to see you breaking through. Your power is my testimony for my friends to see. Your power is my testimony for my friends to see. Your power is my testimony for my friends to see. Your power is my testimony for my friends to see. Oh, I'm gonna do all I can do. Yeah, I'm gonna do all I can do to see you breaking through.
Look to the sky, receiving full. Find what we seek, see the invisible. I'm off the chain, I've been set loose. To tell the world there is no way to lose. I've been boxed and tied down, bound, and now I'm set free, made new found. Your uncontrollable love has been unleashed in me, been unleashed in me. Your uncontrollable love has been unleashed in me, been unleashed in me. Your heart has been revealed, and now for all to see, now for all to see. Your uncontrollable love has been unleashed in me, been unleashed in me. Spirit alive, I live in power. Feet stepping forward, now is the moving hour. I'm off the chain, I've been set loose. To tell the world there is no greater news. I've been boxed and tied down, bound. Now I'm set free, made new found. Your uncontrollable love has been unleashed in me, been unleashed in me. Your uncontrollable love has been unleashed in me, been unleashed in me. Your heart has been revealed, now for all to see, now for all to see. Your uncontrollable love has been unleashed in me, been unleashed in me. I've been boxed and tied down, bound. Now I'm set free, made new found. I've been boxed and tied down, bound. Now I'm set free, made new found. I've been boxed and tied down, bound. Now I'm set free, made new found. I've been boxed and tied down, bound.
dancing in your glory. With my spirit's trumpet sound, I will sing your praises loud. Sing loud, full of triumph, house of faith, praise to the one true King. Rejoice, child of heaven, every tongue confess Christ is Lord. Sing loud, full of triumph, house of faith, praise to the one true King. Rejoice, child of heaven, every tongue confess Christ is Lord. Sing loud, full of triumph, house of faith, praise to the one true King. Rejoice, child of heaven, every tongue confess Christ is Lord. Sing loud, full of triumph, house of faith, praise to the one true King. Rejoice, child of heaven, every tongue confess Christ is Lord. When life's not everything I had planned, when battles make it harder to stand, you called me into beauty restored. I'm praying for more, praying for more. You show me your heart, you set me apart. You show me your heart, yeah, it's more than I thought. You show me your heart, you set me apart. You show me your heart, yeah, it's more. To him, you can do more than I imagine. Oh, he can do anything. He can do more than I imagine. Glory be to the God of more. Extravagant dimensions of love are captured in a gift from above. Now I can see this freedom you bought. It's more than I thought. It's more than I thought. You show me your heart. You set me apart. You show me your heart. Yeah, it's more than I thought. You show me your heart. You set me apart. You show me your heart. Yeah, it's more. To him, you can do more than I imagine. Oh, he can do anything. He can do more than I imagine. Glory be to the God of more. heart, set me apart. Show me your heart, yeah, it's more than I thought. Show me your heart, set me apart. Show me your heart, yeah, it's more to him who can do more than I imagine. Oh, he can do anything, he can do more than I imagine. Glory be to the God of more. Glory be to the God of more. Glory be to the God of more.
G'day CY, how's it going? And also a massive shout out because we actually have the Southeast Crossway Youth guys tonight, so very keen. I'm Shania, if you don't know me. We've also got Joe and Woodsy.
G'day.
Today.
How is everyone?
A bit tired, but
Bit
apart from
tired.
that, pretty excited for the weekend ahead.
Yeah,
Nothing
Yes.
special happening.
yeah. I feel like there's something special that might be happening tomorrow night. Not too sure what might be happening. Mark, you look like you've got a few things in your background, although it is blurred, that might give us a bit of a hint. There's a few things he's holding. Oh, there's some scarves. Yeah, that is right.
I don't know which one to actually wear. Like, I don't think Benny Stevenson will be happy if I wore this one. So let's just
Right. Right. Okay.
throw that one away and let's go Geelong. Let's
Oh
go.
wow! He's made his pick live on YouTube.
Wow.
Oh,
That is big. That is big.
Benny Stevenson wouldn't talk to me if I don't think he'd talk to me for a while if I went that one. So
Fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
Hmm.
Shania, do you go for any of the teams in the grand final?
I'm a Collingwood supporter, so.
Oh, that would have been gut wrenching to watch that game then.
Let's just not talk about it.
That's
Yeah.
fair enough. So, hey, I mean, I go for Hawthorn, so I'm kind of. We didn't even get anywhere near as far as you guys, so you at least got a lot further than us, and you made it to some kind of way into the finals season.
There's always next year. It's okay. It's okay.
There is always next year. There is always
Saints here next year. Saints all the way. Like,
Saints. Yeah, I don't know if anyone has seen any photos of Mark Woods, but he is one of the most passionate AFL supporters. I'm pretty sure during the final season, like you covered the entire front of your house in Saints memorabilia.
May have, yeah.
You may have. Did you get any people? Did you get any people that like drove past and like stopped and like got out of their car to take a photo?
No, but like the next door neighbor. So our next door neighbor is Collingwood, and one of the daughters is St Kilda, the other daughter's Richmond, and we just so happen to be playing Richmond. So I got told as like, they were going to decorate it all in yellow and black. Glad they didn't, but it would have just been a bit of insult to injury. But no, it's bigger and better. Just wait till we make a grand final. I've seen a few photos of painted dogs on the news tonight, and my mum instantly looked at me and said, "You're not doing that." So I think I found my limit.
Okay, yeah. I think a scarf
Alright.
that's a good bar rather than painting yourself in the colours.
To be fair, I feel like that'd be quite entertaining.
That would actually be quite funny. And I think if all people, Mark, because you're so passionate, you'd be the person to do it.
I paint my dog.
Yeah, I feel like that's what you cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Mate,
seeing
it
a
would take
yellow
good-
and black dog. Seeing a yellow and black dog on the news. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Poor
not.
dog. What?
Yeah, I know. It's like that dog is
Yeah,
gonna have like
no.
a stain in their like fur. They'll just permanently have like this fainted black and yellow.
Surely for AFL.
Yeah, surely. So there you go. Mark,
So
I believe before we get into any fun games tonight, CY, Mark has just set a small little challenge for Shania and I. What he's done is he's got some lyrics from songs, either worship songs or just regular songs. And we might just do one or two, Mark.
Yep.
And what he's done is he's put them into Google Translate and he's put them through like lots of different languages. How many languages did you put them through, Mark?
At least five.
Five. Okay. So it's gone
translated it back to English.
Yeah, so 5 different languages other than English, and then he's translated it back to English. And so then he's going to say the lyric to Shania and myself, and we have to try and guess what the lyric is. Shania, how confident are you?
Not at all. I'm really bad at this game.
Yeah, I'm not feeling very confident either. So
Maybe
let's
the
just
comments will have to drive us.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys,
So-
in the comments, you guys could be our saviors. You guys could help us with this. So, Mark, pick your top two, your favorite two, and then
okay.
give
Yep.
us.
Okay, so the first one is I'll be the main event as if there was no king before. Look down and update. I work on rock.
Right. So I'll be the main event. What was the second part?
I'll be the main event
Yeah.
as if there was no king before. Look down and
Is this-
update. I work on rock.
Is this something from Aladdin? I don't know. I feel like it'd be something from Aladdin.
Yeah. Or I feel
But
like
I
it's
don't know what.
I think the second clue, I think the second line should give it away.
It's just
I've
not.
been king before.
As if there was no king before.
As if there was no king before.
I think somebody in the comments has actually got it.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I just can't
Yeah.
wait to be king from the Lion King.
Yep.
Oh,
Well done.
okay.
I'm gonna be the main event like no king was before.
Yeah, and then it's like I'm looking down. I'm working on my raw or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
makes
Oh,
sense.
okay.
All
Well
right.
Bithya Koshi, that was a good guess. That was a very good guess.
Okay.
All right.
This one, I don't know if you. I'm after that. I'm not confident on this one, but we'll see.
Okay.
So you will believe me. You will hear what I have to say to you. He was a very loving man. I will not stop you.
Right. You will believe me. You will hear what I have to say to you. He was a very loving man, and you will not stop me.
Is this a worship song?
It is a worship song, yes.
It is a worship song. Okay.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Can you just give me the start again?
You will believe me.
You will believe me. Shania, any ideas?
No. None. Zero.
I feel like what we've kind of said about ourselves has really lived up to the expectation. We just weren't.
Yeah.
You will believe me. I don't know. I know there's a song that goes like "I Believe in You" and that's "Miracles" by Jesus Culture. So I got nothing else. So I'm just gonna go with that, Mark.
It isn't. I'll give you. It is a Hillsong United song.
A Hillsong United song.
Is it a song we do at youth?
It's I'll give a big clue, and I think this will give it away. It's a song that
Alright.
really divides the leaders.
Break free.
Break free.
Yep.
There you go. We got there. That is that was good. That was good. It kind of, I guess, exposed Shania and myself for how good we are able to interpret lyrics. But hey, that's all right.
It also goes to show you how like different languages are, and going back into it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's so true.
We have some fun games tonight. We actually have two games that we're going to switch in and out of and play multiple rounds. Shania, have you heard about Mark's Connect 4 skills?
I have. They're quite the skill, quite the
I
talent,
know.
honestly.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for someone to beat him.
I feel like tonight might be the night that he is dethroned. So CY,
Yeah.
we're gonna have plenty of opportunities for you guys to play Mark in Connect 4. So for our lovely tech team behind the scenes, if we could get Connect 4 up on screen, what's going to happen is we're going to get one person in the chat to like guess a number between, I don't know, 1 and 10. And then you guys are going to play Mark in Connect 4 by saying in the chat which column you want to put your marker. And then we're going to have like someone behind the scenes who will place that marker for you. Does that essentially make sense, right?
Mhm.
You'd think so. So, Shania, do you reckon we should go a number between 1 and 10 to decide
I feel
who
like
goes
that's
first?
too small.
Too
Maybe
small.
between
Okay.
1 and 27.
Okay. And are you
Right.
thinking of that number?
Yes, I'll get on the comments now.
Okay. Okay. Shania is making. Shania is thinking of a number between 1 and 7. 27. I mean, not 7. 1 and 27. If you guess that number, then you get to play Mark in Connect 4. So let's get in the chat. Get commenting a number between 1 and 27 if you want to play Mark in Connect 4. We got 25. No. We got a 22.
Benny Stevenson just with the Go Cats there. Yep, I definitely agree.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
number, guys. That's my number. No,
There's
we're getting close.
a 14, a 17, a 21. Or we got a
Chloe
19.
got it. Chloe got it.
Chloe McLaren, well done. Thank you for guessing. You get to play Mark in Connect 4. Hopefully you are super skilled at this as well. So, Mark, is it your turn to go first?
I don't know. It seems to be they can't do it and I can't, so we're just gonna have to quickly. So it apparently was my turn, but I'm just gonna quickly
That's all right.
get through.
That's all right.
'cause-
We're gonna reload. Chloe, you can take this time to think of some strategies and think of some this even I don't know if there is strategy for Connect 4. I feel like there is, I just don't know it. So Chloe, you get some time to think of some strategy. In the meantime, what is the most favorite thing that you have done during your time in lockdown? It's been a long time, so.
Ooh. I've been trying to teach myself guitar, and that's been pretty fun. And also
Okay.
a bit of piano. Other than that, not much. Just been working, I guess.
Fair. Any songs you can play for us right now?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I know. I'm only joking. I wouldn't make you play live on the stream. That's cool though. That's yeah, that's it. Was it difficult to start to learn, or was it it came to you pretty naturally?
With guitar, I feel like at the very start it's easy to learn, and then you hit this area where you're just like, oh, well, now I don't know where to go. But
Yeah, fair.
it's getting there.
That's fair.
What
enough.
about you?
Okay.
Good question.
There we go.
Oh, we're ready.
Yep.
I will get back to you on that, Shania. We are ready to play Connect 4. So, Mark, is it your turn first, or is it?
Is it Chloe who is
It's
playing?
Chloe.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Chloe's turn.
Chloe, it is your turn first. Feel free to chuck in the chat which column you want to go in first, and then our lovely tech team behind the scenes will place the marker in that column. So we're waiting on your choice, Chloe. Let's get active in that chat. How many times have you played Connect 4, Mark, do you reckon, in your entire life?
That's a tough.
Oh, there we
I
go.
have no idea, but
No idea. Okay.
I know I've played it a lot against the youth, and in my youth especially, have a few of my youth have actually once or twice beaten me, but not that often.
Okay. So
I usually get a bit too confident, a bit too
Yeah, fair.
overconfident, and that's my downfall.
Fair.
Mm.
Yeah, so Chloe, now that once Mark places his red counter, feel free to get straight back into the chat and choose where you want to put your marker. And I believe there is a kind of like a timer that you need to get. You have to get in, otherwise you might lose the game. So, oh, there we go. We've got a number for how's Mark going to respond. Let's see. Oh,
Ooh.
Chloe, here we go. We've already got 2 lined up. Shania, do you reckon there's strategy to this game? Like, if you were to play this game, what strategy would you use?
I think there is a strategy. I just don't know the strategy.
Yeah, I'm
So-
I'm there with you.
So there's that. But just being observant, making sure that you're making the right calls, blocking the other people. That's basically it. Otherwise, I'm sure Woodsy would have a better view on that.
True.
All I can say here is, good try, Chloe.
Oh, Oh, key.
The confidence.
Two-way win.
mean-
Can't lose.
Maybe
mean-
confidence is the key.
I reckon it is confidence is the key. But
Yeah.
Mark, that was
That was a big call.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
well,
big.
I can't
Mark.
lose. Look at the position right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I can see that you can't lose because even if she goes either side of you, you'll just go the
Yeah.
other side. But hey, that maybe Shania, the confidence is the skill. It's not about where you
yeah.
place it. You just got to be like you have to act like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, bang.
Yeah, throw the other person off.
Good try.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Well,
You-
hey, we that's fine. Well, hey, that's our first game of Connect 4 done. CY, we will have plenty more opportunity to play Connect 4 over the course of the evening. And so there'll be opportunity for someone else to dethrone Mark because I feel like someone needs to. I'm sorry, Mark, but I feel like someone needs to at least beat you once. But we have another kind of game that we're going to slip into, don't we? Has any of you played the higher or lower game before?
I've seen it being played. I actually haven't played it myself, so I'm really excited to give this one a crack.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I have, but like not really play that much as well. It's pretty fun though.
It is fun. So we've done our own version. So there's like an online version you can do, but we've made our own version where what's going to happen is something will come up on the screen and it'll tell you how many times it gets searched in a month. So how many times on average does this thing get searched all around the world in a month? And then what will happen is then you have to compare that with something else, and you have to guess if that other thing is going to be higher or lower than what we previously looked at. Does that make sense? Yeah. And see why you guys can get super active in the chat and type higher or lower. Let us know your thoughts because we want to include you guys in this as much as we can. So, do you reckon we should just jump into it, guys?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
why
this.
not?
Nice. All right, so let's go to the first one. And let's see what the first monthly or the first searched thing is. Our lovely tech team. Awesome. So the solar system got searched 823,000 times a month. All right. And so we're comparing that with, let's have a look at what we're comparing that with. Roger Federer. Okay. Do you reckon Roger Federer gets searched more or less?
Ooh. Honestly, I think probably solar system more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like all those primary school kids searching it up for their school homework.
That's a good point.
you
Yeah,
know?
true. I feel like a lot of primary school homework is about like the solar system.
Exactly. Yeah, the main thing I remember studying in primary school is either the times tables or the solar system.
There you go. There you go. So do you reckon we'll go with more?
Oh, I can actually remember building a model of the solar system. I can't remember building a model of Roger Federer. So on that basis alone, I think it'll have to be solar system more.
So okay, so you're going Roger Federer is lower.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I reckon.
Let's see if we're right. It is actually Roger Federer is lower. So well done, both Mark and Shania. You guys thought I saw a few people in the chat actually thought Roger Federer was higher than the solar system. So
Hello, Alex. It's one of my youth. I'm just making sure, saying
oh,
hello.
awesome, nice. Well, there you go. There you go. So now we're going to compare. So we'll go to the next slide, and we're going to compare Roger Federer with. Let's have a look. Athletics.
Ooh.
And think about that's broadly athletics.
Yeah.
So that could be really
Like
high.
the word athletics.
Yeah. So it's purely like how many times. It's not like variation. So like Olympics wouldn't count to this because even though there is athletics in the Olympics, it wouldn't count. So
could
just
it
like
be saying like local athletics club?
yeah, or like I feel like little athletics is pretty big, right?
Yeah.
Like
now that's why I'm thinking this. I'm like, ooh.
Fair play. Is it? Let's see it. Oh,
I think I'm gonna have to go with Benny Stevenson here. I think it will. So it's to say it's athletics. I've got to go lower, right? If I think Roger Federer is higher.
If you think
I
Roger Federer's
honestly,
higher, you say lower, yeah.
Yeah, lower then. I'll go lower.
I think Roger Federer is higher. Like, I feel like there's more reason to search him up than just athletics alone, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
I'm not sure.
So you're both thinking that athletics is lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There's a few people who think athletics is higher in the chat. So let's see the result. Yeah,
Ooh.
wow, athletics is lower.
Wow, by a lot.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
actually quite a few. Nice work. Nice work, but you guys are doing pretty well at this so far. All right, let's move on to our next one. So we're comparing athletics with American
Ooh.
Express. Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Oh,
Yeah, now I think American Express, I mean, it's not that
Surely
big in Australia, but like
yeah.
you see all the ads and everything. I'm like, surely it would be somewhere, but
Well, you've got to remember this is global, so like this isn't just Australia's search record.
yeah.
This is like across the world, and so I think the fact that American is in the title might play a part into it.
That's true. Yeah, no, I definitely think American Express is higher.
Higher, nice. Mark, what do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with that higher.
Agree. Nice. Let's see. Is there any? Oh, I haven't seen anything in the chat so far, but that's all right. So, Shania and Woodsy both think it is higher than athletics. Let's see the answer. It is well higher.
Oh,
Wow, okay.
I'm glad we both went with higher because had we gone lower there, that would have just been like a.
It would have been a bit interesting, wouldn't it? There you go. That's
Like, once you said that American could play into it, I was like, nah, it has to be American Express.
yeah, that's fair enough. All right,
Mhm.
let's move on to our next one. So we're going to compare American Express with hepatitis.
Ooh.
So again, hepatitis is probably something that gets searched by a lot of the world, right? Because it's
Yeah.
but 6 million is quite a bit for how many, like in 1 month does it get searched on Google? What are your thoughts?
Like, I feel like.
A month. The month is the thing that I'm trying to think about. I'm like, I think it's going to be lower because
Yeah.
like going back to like the Roger Federer and the one before Roger Federer, whatever. I can't even remember what that was. But I'm like, I'd be guessing if I was to put a number, probably about 500,000 or less. So
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I don't think it'd be that high.
Okay, so what did you say, Woodsy, for a number?
500,000 or lower.
Really? Okay, all right.
I'm gonna be absolutely showed up here, but
let's see what
No, I agree with you though. I think so.
let's see what the answer is.
oh,
Well done. Nice work.
Oh,
although I did say lower on that part.
True, bro.
It was-
If with these big numbers, if you're within 50,000, that's pretty impressive.
yeah.
So nice work, both of you. Have you guys got one wrong yet? I feel like you're killing this.
No, we haven't, but let's not jinx it. So
True. That's very true. All right, let's see the next one. What are we comparing hepatitis with? Chicago Bulls. Now, for anyone who is not aware of who that is an NBA team over in America. This will be an interesting one because 550,000, that's like not a small amount. Like that's still 500,000. But
yeah.
you know, how big do we think that people support? You know, how many people support the NBA, and then how many people support the Chicago Bulls as well? So
I feel like that's a really large number. Like,
I feel like Chicago Bulls is one of those teams, especially because they had Michael Jordan in it, and that
Exactly.
documentary that was released. I don't know how long ago. I haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure Joe has.
I have seen.
Tell us all about it. But I think like Chicago Bulls is one of those teams where even though they might not be performing well now on Google, they will always be performing well. So I'll
yeah,
have to go with
definitely.
higher.
I'm going with higher. Like, I just think even if people aren't NBA fans, like I feel like people would still be searching it. more than hepatitis.
Those are all
But-
very. That's very good points. All right, let's see how many.
Oh,
It is more. Well done.
that's a satisfying number.
It is quite nice to look at. Exactly what it's approximated. They kind of round it off.
Well, yes, but still.
I think if there was like exactly 1 million every month, that would be pretty unbelievable to believe. But all right, let's see what we're comparing Chicago Bulls with. Nikola
Oh.
Tesla. So this dude was he created the electric coil that kind of really helped humanity understand what electricity was. So he's a pretty big dude. But does he get searched 1 million times a month? And like a lot of what he did was like quite a long time ago. So do people like still search him today?
So big question here with his name. It has to be both containing Nikola and Tesla because of I imagine people would look up Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this this does not account just people looking up Tesla, because Tesla is something different from Nikola Tesla. So yeah, this, as you said, Mark, has to be Nikola and Tesla in one search.
Yep. Okay.
Then I'd say Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
So
I'd say
lower?
Yeah, lower.
Okay. All right. We're going with lower. Let's see what the response is. It is lower. Well done. Well done.
Okay.
That's still like, I think for someone who was like famous and as in did a lot of stuff a while ago, that 670
That's still really high.
is still quite a lot.
Yeah.
So I reckon we'll do one more, and then we might give someone else an opportunity to dethrone Mark in Connect 4. So let's see what we compare it with. Nikola Tesla with Mother's Day.
Oh, has to be Mother's Day. Come on. How many kids in this world are searching up when is Mother's Day?
Yeah.
I can be guilty of that as well. So,
does anyone have the fear of if they forget when Mother's Day is, they're just going to be like forgotten as a child?
Well, that's why I buy like Mother's Day and Father's Day in advance.
Yeah, true.
Buy it about a month or two. Oh yeah, it's like I can't even say when Mother's Day is. Like Father's Day is September, I want to say.
Mother's Day is May. First Sunday of May.
Yeah, Mother's Day is like, really early in May. And I know because my mum's birthday is like really late April. And so she gets her birthday and then she gets Mother's Day like a week later and she loves it. So
a lot of the time my mum's birthday lands on Mother's Day. And we're just
you only get one present. All right, so we think Mother's Day is higher?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, okay. I think most people in the chat, in the YouTube chat, think that as well. So let's see how many it is, whether it's higher or lower.
Oh.
It is well higher. 2 million. Wow. Well, almost 3 million, in fact.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. We might pause it there, and we might come back to it. Well, no, we're not. We will come back to it. But I think it is time to give, someone else a chance to beat Mark. But before we do that, there's the 25k kilometer radius. It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree.
Have any of you guys utilized the I guess more space that we're allowed?
Not at all. No.
I haven't yet, although I've been working, so I've been able to trek into the city and trek back. So I've had that enjoyment of like the harbour, docklands, and seeing Marvel Stadium as empty as that is.
Yeah, true. And there'd be like no cars around, right? You'd just be like driving in like a ghost town.
Oh, it's been the strangest feeling driving around at like a rush hour at 5 p.m. going into work. And just being able to like, you look at the other way and it's like, oh wow, it's empty, and it's it's been amazing and haunting at the same time.
Fair enough. Well, we might come back to some more 25 kilometer radius stories, but we're ready for another game of Connect 4 for someone else to try and beat Mark. So how about this time I'll pick a number, Shania, and I'm going to go between 1 and 28 this time, not 27.
Right.
One upping her.
Wow, I see how it is. All right.
Yeah, well, I guess next time you're just going to have to go for 1 and 29 just to keep the train going. All right, guys, if you want to verse Mark in Connect 4 and you want to finally dethrone him, because someone needs to, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 28. And if you guess that number, you can verse or play against Mark. So let's get in the chat. Let's get some numbers in.
While we wait for the numbers, I've got a question here in chat that I'm not a fan of. I've never I don't go out of my way to have watermelon. I don't know why, but yeah, as the numbers start rushing in.
Fair enough.
15,
Like
18.
watermelon.
I do not like watermelon either. I despise it.
10, 15, 7,
Okay.
2, 11, 6,
I'm
4,
looking for a number. I'm
20,
looking for a
13, 4, 14, 2, 18, 19, 17, 5, 10, 12, 4, 7, 9,
number.
8,
Or people are getting so close.
23,
They still
25,
haven't said
6,
it. They still haven't said it.
9, 8, 25, 1, 7, 27, 0, 1, 13, 28,
Oh, come
4,
on.
16, 1,
Oh.
3, 7,
Oh, Bissia
20.
was so close.
17, 23, 2, 10, 11,
Oh,
27,
come on.
15,
Come on,
14,
CY, you can
13,
get there. You can get there.
26, 25, 28,
M
29.
got it. M. It was
21.
It was 21. M, well done. Congratulations. Now, what happens? You get to play off against Mark. So what you can do is in the comments there. Oh, is that your first turn, Mark?
That's my first turn.
Okay, so M, now you get to say which column you want our lovely tech team to put your marker in. So let's try and be as quick and active in the chat as we can to get those markers in. So how many times do you reckon you have been beaten in your career of playing Connect 4, Mark?
Oh, that's a tough one. In my CY Connect 4 days, not that many.
Okay.
I'd say definitely under 50 in terms of like CY losses.
Wow.
Okay.
How many have you played?
Yeah.
How many times have we played? I have a few games each every now and then, and Friday nights, especially when my youth are up for it, and my youth are a bit competitive, so they play against themselves, just trying to train themselves to beat me. And
I love that. That's awesome. Oh, that's a good move there, Em. That was a great move.
Yes.
That was a very good move. I'd be interested to see if there's ever like professional Connect 4 tournaments, and if like there's commentators for that and what they commentate on.
Funnily enough, earlier this year, I actually saw on Twitch they had the Connect 4 Premier League. So it was like esports teams would enter into it. It was like actual high intensity stuff, and people like full on getting into it and commentating. And
wow,
Surely you'll get onto that.
I don't have an esports team. If any esports associates or people are out there watching this, feel free to hit CY up. They can get in contact with me that way.
If there's any Connect 4 scouts watching this live stream,
Oh yeah.
Just put the pressure on me now. I've got to perform.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, now you got to perform. So M seems to be doing pretty well here. She's taking
a defensive strategy.
She's got the confidence.
She does. And again, Shania, we figured that out, right? That's how you play Connect 4. That's the strategy. You just got to be like, boom, I'm here. I know what I'm doing.
Like, I haven't seen much from that, of that from Mark. Where's the confidence at?
Mark, I thought, aren't you meant to say, like, after you played, like, only 3 chips, you go, bang, I'm going to win? There we go.
Slightly confident at this stage, but I don't want to get too overboard now.
Fair.
Seeing the defensive maneuvers that have been played.
Very fair.
Trying to focus on the game at hand and not get too overconfident in playing the wrong move.
I guess we're giving M a slight advantage because we're having a conversation with you at the same time. So
it's true.
M, we're doing this for you. We hope that as much as I appreciate you and love you, Mark, I hope M wins.
Yes, I'm rooting for her.
Although
okay, so
she's got a 3 lined up. Mark has a 3 lined up.
Ooh.
So this
It's
is
working out like not just the next move, but potentially like figuring out where they would go and then working out that move ahead,
right.
or trying to figure out where's that without knowing where they're going to go. You've got to work out that 2 moves ahead to try and get yourself in that winning position.
Sure. Okay, nice. So yeah, it's like I feel like that's a good thing when you just like work 5 moves ahead, so that you can't be caught off guard. So yeah.
It's a game where you've got to work 5 moves ahead, but you can't look past the next move, because if you do that, you're going to get caught out.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Uh,
We've got a bit of a colourful tower being built here. It can only go one more up though, so it'll be interesting to see
Where they'll go next.
Yeah. Here's a good topic of conversation that we can include in this game. One thing I've really done or love doing is building up my Spotify playlists in lockdown.
Ooh. Right.
And it's given me plenty of listening time, which I've really enjoyed. Do you have pretty extensive Spotify playlist, Shania?
I have my different playlists. Like I've got some from my preteen years with my One Direction, it'll never die. I'll still listen to it. But, otherwise I've got my solid worship playlist. I love that playlist. It's my pride and joy. Other than that, not really. I've got a Disney Channel and Nickelodeon playlist.
Huge. Does the Nickelodeon playlist include the SpongeBob theme song?
Of course.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I do. I have a Disney playlist as well, and it's oddly when I'm exercising and working out, I like listening to it. I don't know why.
I like listening to One Direction when I'm exercising. So.
True.
It's just some bangers,
Yeah, it's the upbeat stuff that helps you. Like one of my favorite songs to listen to is "Friend Like Me" from the new Aladdin.
Oh
Will Smith, just because he adds a real flair to it and a real kind of like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air kind of vibe. Yep. And so when he's like, just like the start where the drums go crazy, he's like, I'm like, oh yeah, come on, and it just makes me want to exercise. So
you should record your own one.
Maybe that might be my lockdown project.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen, like, my playlist would include Joe singing or lip syncing to stuff like High School Musical.
Oh yeah,
and,
true.
Other stuff that's inspirational like that.
Yeah.
I'm honoured that you would think that me and Matthias lip syncing is inspirational. Matthias, if you're watching, I love you, bro. We're inspirational when we lip sync.
Yeah. It's their turn, by the way.
It's your turn when you're ready.
Yeah.
This is
I'm actually going through my Spotify at the moment. It's like it's got the Beatles, like love classic music. I've got some Scottish Highland music. Got some sea shanties. Got some Disney. Got some country roads. Yeah.
Do you happen to dance to that Scottish Highland music?
Nah, I don't. I just like the bagpipes. I'm a bagpipe fan.
That's right. What's your favorite Beatles song then? Because that could be a point of attention because they've got a lot of good songs.
They do. Like you're asking me to pick my favorite song. Here Comes the Sun.
Oh, all right.
The first one that comes to mind. So I'm like, yeah.
I feel like that is potentially their most famous.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah.
I think
one of my most played songs here is "Once I Was 7 Years Old."
I was okay.
A bit of an old one now. Not that old, but
Yeah, true. It is in the light of how quickly songs are being released these days.
Yes.
I think my favorite Beatles song is "Yellow Submarine."
Yeah, that's a classic.
Just as I was growing up, I always just found it funny that they were singing about the color of a submarine. It was just real. I found it really funny, and I've just liked the tune ever since.
Okay. GGs.
Oh.
Got to actually concentrate now.
Okay, I reckon we might make this our last Connect 4 game.
So
Yeah,
I reckon I will win within 2 turns.
Because
Two
this
turns.
is
2 turns
this
and
is-
it's over.
yeah, this
So
is getting
just-
pretty intense. So we'll make this our last Connect 4 game, and then we'll finish off the higher and lower stuff.
Yeah.
But that's this is getting almost all of the spaces in the board have filled up. So this is getting
Yeah,
pretty
two turns and a win here, right here.
All right, there's the
All
confidence.
right.
There's the confidence.
It's back. It's back. All right.
I'm trying to see now where he's gonna get
Yeah,
the two.
I have no
So I've
idea.
got a 2 stack. So in number 5, where I put mine, I can win there. If she goes there, I win by going above that. And there's no place that she can win.
I'm lost, but I trust you.
Yeah, no, I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah.
So if you look at number 5, you can see that there's the free space there.
Yeah.
Right.
So if I was to go there, I'd get
Oh.
that diagonal. If she goes there, I go above that, and I've got another diagonal there.
All right.
I
That
see.
makes sense.
So,
Oh.
just like
Well,
that.
there we go.
Just like that.
There we go. Hey, Em, thank you so much for playing.
Thank you.
That was a good game. That was a great game.
You really held it together though. Maybe next time you might be able to beat him.
True. And
I'm keen.
honestly, I think I can definitely speak for myself here. You did better than I would have done, Em. I don't think I would have. I probably would have made it to like 3 or 4 chips, and then I probably would have lost. So
Yes.
So there we go. But that's our last game for our last Connect 4 game at least for tonight, because we're going to head back to our higher or lower, because we've got quite a few more, and there's some pretty good ones, aren't they? They're pretty good.
They
Yeah.
are.
But before we go,
I'm interested.
we
to see
quickly
this.
want to shout out, particularly as our southeast guys are here as well. Southeast guys are here as well. Even though we're not actually meeting with small groups tonight, we still have Youth Alpha running tonight, which is a super great opportunity. Either if you want to do that on your own, or if you want to do it with your small group, it's a great opportunity to go and just really deepen your faith with other like-minded people who want to do the same thing. And so if Youth Alpha is something that you're interested in and that's something that you want to do, the youth team would love to have you. Just head on to the Instagram page, and in their bio, there's a form that you can fill out. And then once you fill out that form, you'll get sent a Zoom link, which you can join. And so they would love to have you there at Youth Alpha. And any opportunity to learn more about Jesus and what he's done for us and how we can grow in relationship with him, I think is such an opportunity that you want to take and you want to hold, grasp. So if that's something you want to do and feel like you want to do either by yourself or with a group, head on to the Crossway Youth Instagram page and fill out the form that's in the bio. But we have a few higher or lower questions to answer to continue, don't we? So we got to Mother's Day last time, and it was 2,740,000. Let's see what we're comparing it with. Blueberry wine. I don't know.
Nah. Nah. I think that's
Blueberry
lower.
wine.
No.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think it's a lower. I can't see.
I think it's going to be relatively low.
I'm trying to think of where this would be popular, and if it's
Yeah.
like an American, like more common than like wine in Australia is. But yeah,
True.
I can't. Gotta
Shania, how low do you reckon it is? Can you give me a number, do you reckon?
Like below 20,000.
Okay.
Below.
That's pretty low, but I like, again, confidence. That's the strategy, I reckon. So Shania reckons below 20. Mark, do you reckon below 20,000?
I'll go about 10,000.
10,000.
Ooh.
Okay. So you're both below 20,000. Let's see what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
6,600 in a month. That is quite low compared to Mother's Day. Nice work, both of you. Let's move on to the next one. I feel like the next one might be pretty easy considering how low blueberry wine is, but let's see what it is. Braveheart.
Well, you definitely gave that away anyway. But
I mean, even if I did give it away, I feel like anything would be higher than 6,600.
that's true.
I was actually half expecting to see a leader's name come up. It's just like average searches is just one.
How many times does Mark Woods get searched a month on Google?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
I
true.
was thinking more Joe Farron, but yeah.
Oh, who knows? Who knows? Do we reckon? And again, CY, you guys can be active in the chat and tell us what you think, whether it's higher or lower than the previous one. Do you think it's higher, guys?
Definitely higher.
Higher, yeah.
All right, let's have a look.
Movie with what's it? Who is it? Mel Gibson?
Yeah, it's Mel Gibson in
Yeah.
both. There you go. 450,000. Nice work. All right, let's move on. So we've got Braveheart. Let's compare that with Harry Potter.
Okay.
Oh,
Definitely Harry Potter.
Definitely.
Has to be in the millions, right?
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like being a Harry Potter fan myself, and yeah, it cannot. I've got to go higher.
Have you read all
Yeah.
the books?
I've read all the books. Went to the studios this year before
So,
the lockdown. So in
I
London.
haven't watched it or read it.
I'm with you,
Like any
Schneider.
of them.
I'm with you.
Oh,
I haven't watched or read any of them. So you reckon it's in like the millions?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we try what million? Let's give a number.
I'll just like point out there.
Like
I'll
4
say
or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be around that, but although Harry Potter, I'm just trying to think with all the controversies as well, and like
True.
That's true.
and the new movies, the Fantastic Beasts. I reckon it'll be about 5 mil.
5 mil. All right. Let's see what it is. It is exactly 5 mil.
Whack.
You guys are on point tonight. You both are like,
Uh,
dang, nice work. All right. Let's
uh,
compare Harry Potter with Paris.
ooh.
That's tricky. Because like Paris is the city of love. That's one of the most like famous cities.
Are we
in the
talking pre-COVID or post, like during COVID? Because like I'm sure a lot of people would be trying to Google it up.
I would assume that this is all pre-COVID.
Right.
Let's run with that. But yeah, Paris is it's a pretty famous city, I think, around the world.
I think it's going to be close, but I still feel like it's going to be Harry Potter. It's just too popular.
As in Harry Potter's too popular?
Yeah. I'm in the same thing. I'm trying to think of like, do I think it will be like...
It'll still be in the millions, but I don't think it'll be up to Harry Potter.
Okay.
I'm trying to think like, can I really see this number being like 5.5 million, 6 million,
No.
7 million? I think it'll be about 3.5, so I'm going to go lower.
Okay. All right. Let's see what it is. Mark Wood, 3.5. Mark, that was so close. Great work, both of you. Great work. What? What are you in
I'm only envisaging it to go, okay, like, I can't see it being like 1 million, 2 million. It has to be in that range. So,
Well, you're so bang on with like every single one.
Mark, have you seen all these answers previously?
I actually haven't.
No, this is all first time.
This is all new, but it's all going from like the first ones. I'm like going, okay, well, where do you think it's actually going to rank up? And it's like, the more you think about it, the more you're going, okay, well, it could have been like this or could it be that?
Yeah. All right, let's compare Paris with Abraham Lincoln.
Ooh.
What are your initial thoughts?
I don't think he'd be searched up that much. Like, not.
I'm the opposite. I think he would be searched up quite a bit because of America.
I think the most it would be 1 million.
Like, yeah, because like he did abolish slavery and everything, and
yeah, but Paris is so much more broad, you know.
Yeah, that's a very good point as well.
I'm gonna go with 1 million for Abraham Lincoln.
Nice. I
think it's gonna be higher than 1 million. I'm just thinking, is it gonna be higher than Paris?
Chat, feel free to be active. let us know what you think. Is Abraham Lincoln going to be searched higher or lower than Paris at 3.35 million?
2 million.
All right, higher or lower, Mark?
I'm gonna have to go with like Paris being higher, so lower, but I'm just not sure.
All right, so they both reckon it's lower. Let's see what it is.
Yeah.
And it is even lower than 1 million. So
Cool.
All right.
I would have gone about 2 million at least on
Yeah.
that, and that's why I'm like,
catches you by surprise sometimes. All right,
Yeah.
let's see what we're comparing. So Abraham Lincoln, and we're comparing that with Victoria's
Oh,
Secret.
100% Victoria's Secret. Not a doubt in my mind. It's higher. Not a doubt.
I'm just gonna go with Shania on this one. I've
Not
got
a
no
doubt.
knowledge on.
It's gonna be higher than anything else we've had. Like,
I'm
no.
just okay, just going.
Mark, do you not feel too knowledgeable in that area?
I don't feel knowledgeable. Like, I'm not an expert in that field. I would not have like Googled it at all.
It has to be over 6 or 7 billion. Like, nah. It has to be.
Shania's the expert calling this one out. I'm just gonna go with her on this.
Okay, I'm loving the confidence, Shania. Let's see what it is. Yeah, wow.
7 million.
7.5 million. So
Yeah.
that's a lot. That's a lot. So
It is a lot.
Nice work. That was great. You Shania, you were saying Mark's bang on. You came out with that like straight away. Like bang, definitely higher.
But like, yeah.
So
no, well,
nice
that's
work.
the thing. Is like people like I would not know how many people. 7.5 million people, obviously. There.
Fair enough. All right, let's see what we're comparing Victoria's Secret with. Venus.
I feel like this is going to be around the same numbers as solar system.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So
Or even less.
But
like, I can't.
But you think it's like lower than 7.5 million?
I reckon it'll be around that. I think it's low. Obviously lower than 7.5 million. I'm thinking 750,000. Yeah.
750,000.
Yeah.
I'll go like 2 million. Well, 1 million, 2 million.
Okay.
But
all right.
Wait, will this include people like Venus Williams?
No, just it's so it takes the search by just what the word is. So if someone searches up Venus to try and get Venus Williams, it'll still count because they've searched the word.
Yep. Venus Williams. Okay.
So
yeah.
So lower. You reckon it's lower?
Definitely.
All right. Let's see what it is.
Yeah. Not
Wow.
bad.
1.2 mil. Nice work. So it was still quite high, like higher than solar system.
Yeah. I thought since it was specific, it would have been a little bit more.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough. All right, let's see what we're comparing Venus with. Refugee.
Oh.
I feel like this is going to be higher.
Higher, okay.
I don't know about that. Like, it's going to be kind of high. But I don't think it's going to be 1 million.
I feel like this is a tough one because it's such a current and relevant issue, and it has been for some time.
But also remember, it will only count when someone searches just refugee. So if someone searches like asylum seeker, it won't. So do you reckon people search refugee more than asylum seeker? That's what you kind of got to think about.
I feel like it's going to be more like 0.5 mil than
0.5 mil.
Yeah.
All right, Mark, what do you reckon?
I'm gonna go higher.
Higher? So you reckon over 1.2 million?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what it is.
Dang. Okay.
Wow. That's that's sad. Like
I think that's sad.
Only 200,000 people search up refugees. Kind of
But I didn't have that much faith in it either, so
yeah, but like it seems really relatively neglected.
Like your initial like questioning, I'm like, oh, that made me question, and you went to my side. I'm like, okay. I was like,
yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm not sure how many we have left. I still think we've got quite a few. So refugee with rowing.
Rowing.
I don't think rowing is that popular. Like, I think it's fairly popular as like a sport and everything, but I don't think it's popular enough to like get over 100.
Sure.
100,000, yeah.
What was athletics?
I think it was like
Yeah.
250,000.
Mm. I'm not sure. I don't think it's
I'll
that
go
much.
with lower.
Lower.
Yeah.
So you're both going lower. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see what it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
right.
Well done.
It is lower.
Talk me into it, Shania. Thank you. Thank you.
I did rowing in year 8. I had some knowledge, Got
There you
it.
go. There you go.
When I saw the
Yeah.
word rowing, I just thought of Scotty Morrison. I was just like, he's a big rower back in his day. No, not the Prime Minister. Crossway is Scott Morrison.
Crossway
Yeah.
Scott. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough. All right. Let's see what we're comparing. So we're going to compare rowing with. Hopefully it comes up sometime soon. With
Oh,
Jordan.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
MJ thinks higher.
MJ23.
MJ23 is higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Michael I say Jackson, if Michael Jordan made it higher here, something's wrong with Google.
I would say so
Yeah.
as well. Let's have a look and see what it is. It is 1.5 million. Let's get some goat emojis in the chat, everyone. That might be controversial because some people may not feel like that is the goat, but I feel it is. So hey,
the goat's playing tomorrow. The goat's playing tomorrow. So
true. Let's go one more, and then we might call it for a night so that people can head off and do their own thing. So let's compare Michael Jordan with Snickers.
Ooh. I think
I feel like Snickers is a pretty like familiar chocolate bar, right?
But like, I love my chocolate, but I don't think it's gonna be set up that much.
True. Although there were those like those
ads.
Snickers ads that went crazy, where it's like it's the old person that falls over, and then he's like, "Hey, have a Snickers," and then the old person eats a Snickers, and then the guy's like, "You feel better?" And then it's and then he's like become young, and that went viral. So that I reckon
not you when you're hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like there's been also other things that are pretty popular, but like haven't gotten that much. Like I feel like it's going to be below 500,000.
True.
Or like around there.
True. So you reckon lower?
Yeah, I reckon lower. I might be wrong with the number, but like I think it's lower.
Okay, Mark.
I think it's lower. I think it'll be about 1 million.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's one of those things where I'm like, it's probably because I don't Google Snickers that often that I'm trying to think of why somebody would, but obviously, the Snickers ads.
Mm.
I'll go lower,
right.
yeah.
So let's see. They're both going with lower. Let's see what it is. Yeah, wow, 301,000. Not 300,000, 301,000. It's very important. Oh wow, there we go. Well, that was a bit of fun. It was nice to just have a nice and relaxed CY night, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
It was so great to join you guys here on YouTube, and Shania and Mark, thanks for coming. It was great to do this with you. But we have a small announcement. What's happening next week?
Ooh, we've got Youth to Youth happening, don't we?
Yep, Youth to Youth.
That's one of my favorite nights, honestly. I love seeing you guys take over and just do your thing because you've got so much to say.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like we've also got so much to learn from you guys. You guys are so you're great.
Indeed. Yeah. So I get excited for that next week. There will be some pretty cool things that happen. But I think, I reckon we'll end it here. It was so great to join you guys. I mean, I'm going to say go the Tigers tomorrow.
I'm going to have to say go Geelong tomorrow.
Can we agree on go Melbourne Storm?
Go Melbourne. I feel like I'm pretty sure that's the wrong sport, but I'm not.
Oh, well, that's Sunday. Sunday, we're
what do I
playing the
know?
grand final.
That's Sunday. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So
okay.
Got to get the teams all ready to go for the weekend.
You might suffocate of heat exhaustion with all those scarves on, but whatever. That I'm sure you'll survive, Mark.
You haven't seen me when Saints played. The amount of
True. There may be no when the Saints play. There's probably no mark left. You just see memorabilia, and that's all there is. So
That's about right. That's about
so-
right.
awesome. Well, Shania, Woodsy, thanks for joining with me
you.
tonight. It was great to hang out with
Thank
you.
you.
With you two. CY, it was great to see you. We look forward to seeing you guys next week for Youth to Youth. Hey.
Keen for it.
All right.
Looking
Bye,
forward to it.
everyone.
See you
See ya.
guys.